Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Brock, and we're here on the beautiful campus of the Trinity Crusaders, and we're about to speak with the head coach of the girls soccer team, Coach Aaron George.
How you doing, Miss Pat? Good
Doing
to see
well. You know, it seems like we just did this.
I think we did. Yes, ma'am. It wasn't too long ago.
Wasn't too long
Exactly
ago. Well, listen, Coach, this is about the girls. Tell us about your qualifications as a soccer coach, and tell us how your career has been here.
Well, they just needed a soccer coach, and I was breathing and I could walk, so they signed they signed me up 2003.
Right.
And I've been here ever since. They can't get rid of me. So no,
How's that
I played growing up, and I played college soccer. Had a great time, and the job came open, and I knew my high school basketball coach knew Mr. Johnson, the former headmaster.
Right.
And he said he was looking for a soccer coach, and like a really long story short, the Lord orchestrated a lot of things. In July of '03, I started, and here we are 14 years later.
14 years
5
later.
kids later. So.
Oh. You know what, Coach? You've been real busy.
Yes, ma'am.
You and the missus.
The Lord's blessed, that's for sure. The Lord has
Any
blessed.
more kids in your future, Coach?
Not biologically. We might do some
Okay.
fostering or adopting. But
Praise the Lord.
yes, ma'am.
Very good. You have such a beautiful family,
Thank
gorgeous wife.
Thank you.
And Coach, I mean, you are dual-headed. You are coaching the boys soccer team as well as the ladies soccer team. Tell us, how has your career been this season with the girls?
We're young. I start 7 sophomores and a freshman, and I've got 2 seniors. And, you know, me and Coach Canada talked a lot in the preseason that
Right.
we were going to struggle to score this year. That's what
Yeah.
our Achilles heel would be, can we put the ball in the back of the net?
Right.
And, you know, right now our record sits at, I think we're 6 and 7, sitting at 3rd in the region.
Yeah.
But we're in a little rut. Our last 3 games, we haven't scored, and I've really challenged the girls. Just where are we at? Do we want to be out here? Do
Yeah,
we want to
yeah.
keep fighting? Are y'all
Yeah.
content with being shut out these 3 games? You know, just it's been a little bit of a struggle. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that. But you know, all that to say, I love those girls, care
Yeah.
for them. I mean, and got a great relationship with them. But
That's good.
we need to turn this thing around quick.
Got to turn it around. But, you know, and of course, coaching the girls is a lot different from
Oh.
coaching the boys. You know,
Yes, ma'am.
we've had
Yes,
this
ma'am.
conversation. And so, you know, when you have the shutouts like that, you have to really do a lot to get the girls back up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And a lot of times, you know, I'm probably not the best at that. I try. I mean, I
Yeah.
really do. But sometimes I feel like sometimes you preach the same thing over and over.
Like a
and
broken record.
Nothing changes. It's like, girls,
Yeah.
do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Am I just talking to Coach Canada? You know.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, deep down you care about them and you want them to succeed. I want them to excel.
Yeah.
I think the effort's just got to pick up a little bit.
But
that's the biggie right now.
Coach, you are starting so many underclassmen.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean, so that in itself, what they're doing now, it is definitely giving them experience.
Absolutely,
You know?
absolutely. And, you know, if we can weather this storm this year, and I've like I said, we got 2 seniors,
Yeah.
and the injury bug has got us this year. I had my 2 forwards. I'm sorry,
You're good.
my 2 forwards are out.
Oh, wow.
One with an ACL tear and the one with a broken foot. So that's going to hurt too.
Yeah.
And I realize that, but you know, I just want them to play a little better than what I think.
Yeah.
I think they're capable of playing better than what we've been showing the last few games, and I want them to maximize that. I don't want them
Right.
to look at the end of the season and say we could have done a little better.
Right.
You know, you just want to get the full potential out of them that you can, and trying to reach that
I know.
and motivate it can be quite challenging. at
Quite
times.
challenging,
Yes,
but you're
ma'am.
the best man for the job, Coach.
I'm the only man out here right now, so I don't
The
know.
Lord knew. The Lord knew. And of course, coming off spring break, I mean,
Yes,
that's a
ma'am.
whole nother dynamic.
It's-
They've been beaching and
That's right.
laying out and
It's a very difficult week, and I'm not making excuses because
Right,
everybody goes through it.
Right.
So yeah, you spend this week trying to do a little extra running and
Yeah.
knocking that rust off a little bit. And we had a non-region game last night at John
Yeah.
Miller's, lost 1-0.
yeah.
But we got a big region game Thursday. The #1 team in the region, they put it on us,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And then you got Frederica next week, so
Oh,
it doesn't
wow.
get any easier.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't.
we've got a tough 4 or 5 games remaining, but we've qualified for the state playoffs,
That's
and
good.
hopefully we can
That's
turn
right.
this thing around a little
That's
bit.
right. So what things are you going to be working on today?
Well, we do our everydays. Those are drills that we get our touches every day. You know, your toe taps, your foundation, a lot of your core type stuff.
Right.
And we'll do a little bit of conditioning, and then we'll get out here and kind of what the guys did. We'll play some 2v2, some 3v3, just to get them acclimated offensively, defensively. Just game-like situations to where they're trying to put the ball in the back of the net, and they turn the ball over offensively. We're hopefully sprinting back on defense to stop the ball. So it's just real short-sighted games that gets them their conditioning
Right.
hopefully. And, you know, they're getting touches on the ball and you know, getting their shots on goal and defending and just a little bit of what soccer's all about. So
that's right.
That's hopefully what we accomplished today. So.
You have. Now listen, so we're going to meet some of these girls now.
Yes,
all right.
Very good.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Thanks for
you,
talking
Ms.
to us
Pat.
today.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you.
This is Coach Aaron George, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's your opportunity to meet the young ladies of the Trinity soccer team, and we've got their co-captains with us. Hi, girls.
Hey.
Now listen, we've talked a lot. We've already talked a lot. And so everybody knows everything about you, don't they, Randy?
Pretty much.
All right, Randy, how long have you been playing soccer? And tell us about you now being a senior playing.
Well, I started 8th grade year. I came up for a few games, and I've played through high school, but I also played middle school and stuff like that. But as a senior now, it's just really exciting to see how much I've grown in my skills and watching all the other girls come up and just be a leader for them.
And you play a lot of other sports, correct?
I do. I do cross country and basketball.
Lord have mercy. Which one would be your main sport, Randy?
Basketball.
Basketball. What position are you in basketball?
Point guard.
I was point guard. Definitely you weren't, Claire. Very good. All right, Claire, talk to us.
I've played soccer since the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I don't know, this is my favorite team by far.
Really?
I really love the girls and we have a lot of fun out here. So.
That's good. Now, you two are considered, like, you're the captains of the team. Now, what is your leadership style like, Claire? Like, how do you motivate the girls?
We just try to encourage them a lot. A lot of them tend to get frustrated, but if we encourage them, they usually pick their heads back up. So.
Well, you know, us girls, when we get frustrated, it's hard to get us out of that rut. You know, I mean, seriously, you know, as we were talking to your coach, you know, coaching the boys and then coaching the girls, we girls are a little tad bit different. And so, you know, Randy, what do you do? What are the strong things about you that signify you being a leader?
Well, on the field, I'm a defender, so I see a lot of the stuff up ahead of me.
Yeah.
And so I try to encourage the girls and tell them what they need to do, and so just to oversee.
And, you know, it's sometimes difficult being a leader of your peers and having to correct them. Do you have, how do you deal with that, Claire? How do you handle it?
I just try to keep my criticism more like constructive instead of mean. I try to be nice about
what
it.
are you doing? I mean, because we can get really, I mean, I think that with basketball, I'm very, I would say I'm very aggressive. And so when we would lose or if we would do something that was making simple mistakes, I would really have to try to bring it in, you know? And so if you had to do a critique of your team, how would you say you all are playing?
I feel like we're playing pretty good together. I just would say just keep on encouraging each other because sometimes, yes, we do get frustrated a lot, but encouragement does help.
Yeah, it really does. Now, Claire, if you had to, you know, really talk about some of the pros about you as an athlete, what are some of the things that you're very good at, and what are things that you have to work on?
Well, I would say I have to work on being more aggressive because I'm not really aggressive, but I guess that could also be a pro too because I don't really get too upset about the game.
Yeah, so you're kind of like low-key. Now, who in your family do you think you take after?
Probably more my mom because my dad's more aggressive.
He is. You graduated with your dad.
Yes, ma'am.
But, you know, your dad was a really good athlete. And so, yeah, when you play hard and you kind of, you know, things like that, you do get a little aggressive.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, was your mom an athlete?
She was a cheerleader. She didn't really play any sports, though.
Still athletic now. Still very athletic. Now, girls, okay, your senior year, these are a bunch of lasts, you know? And so what are you going to miss most about high school?
I guess the student body and how all our friends and how we've grown close together with sports because we play a lot of sports.
Yes.
So
We talked about talk to your mom. We heard you got a little scholarship there.
Yeah, it was. It's a 3D, so not really a scholarship, but I did get a scholarship from there. But yeah, I'm going to play basketball at Clarkson University.
I'm so happy for you. Going back up north a little bit.
Yes.
And so, Claire, what is next for you?
I'm going to go to the University of Georgia in the fall.
Very good. What are you going to major in?
Biological sciences.
Smarty pants.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now, are you going to play sports up there?
No, ma'am.
Okay. But listen, this year, how's your senior year been? I mean, a lot of things that you have to do your senior year, you know, it's kind of like, ugh. What has been the highlight for you?
I don't know what the highlight has been. It's all been pretty good.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Okay, well, good. Well, listen, we look forward to hearing great things from you, and as well as you. Of course, you know I know your mamas and your daddies.
Yes,
Good talking to you both. Ladies and gentlemen, these were the co-captains for the girls soccer team here at Trinity Christian School.
Hi, I'm Chuck Harwell. I want to say thank you to the community for allowing us to help you in your financial plans. If you're looking for a personal banker to assist you in meeting all your financial needs, then let me invite you to stop by our location on Bellevue Avenue in Dublin. You'll love our location, our services, and especially our people. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, the bank that's service-built, where common sense banking never goes out of style.
We are right now standing in the Thompson building, which Bank of Dudley's acquired recently, and the process of remodeling. Proud to be have Hangers as our customer, and it's been a good relationship. I've been doing business with Hangers Cleaners for a number of years. Give great service, do a great job, makes an old guy like me even look good.
Hangers Cleaners for your professional dry cleaning and laundry. Your neighborhood cleaner that cares.
All right, you know, it's always a privilege to get out here to be able to talk with these young women, and we've got two that have been playing soccer for quite some time. We'll start with the beautiful young lady to my right. How are you?
Good. Hi, my name is Kat. I'm a junior at Trinity. I've played soccer since I was about 5 years old, and I just finished tennis yesterday, and I'm also a swimmer.
So you haven't stopped, Kat.
No, I'm pretty busy.
And so if you had to decide which one was your favorite sport, which would that be?
Soccer and swim are pretty tied. They're pretty close.
And so how did you all do for tennis this?
We just finished in region, and 3 of us are headed to state. Unfortunately, I was bumped out, but that's okay. I have 1 more year left, so
That's right.
I'm excited.
And you're only getting better. And of course, soccer, you've been playing for so long. Now, when you started off as that little 5-year-old turning cartwheels, did you ever think that you'd be playing in high school at this level?
I knew I'd probably be playing when I was in high school, but not the same way when I was younger. It'd be a little different.
I know. Cartwheels and picking grass.
Yeah.
Of course. Hi, sweetie. You ready now?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you tell us all about you?
Hi, I'm Kate, Canada, and my parents are Tracy and Eric. I've been to Trinity since I was in K4. I played soccer and I also cheer in the fall.
Wonderful. I know your daddy.
Yes, I am. Everybody says that.
Everybody knows your daddy. You favor your dad, too. Now, listen. Tell us, since you've been playing soccer for a while, how has your experience been when you first started and to where you are now?
It's a lot different than going from middle school to high school.
Yeah.
Especially with my dad being the assistant coach also.
Yeah.
So you're getting coached from your dad, and then
Did you feel much pressure as your dad was coaching you?
yes and no.
But you know what, girls? I mean, being active like you all are is wonderful. Now, are you involved in any clubs here at school, or do you volunteer outside of here?
We both are involved in LYL, which just finished up this year.
Yes.
And I am on Morse Bank Leadership Council.
Congratulations to you. Very good.
Thank
Now, have you always been a leader, or being involved like this has helped make you a better leader?
I always tried to be involved in leadership opportunities. On the soccer field, it's changed. Like this year, I'm not the oldest, so there's leaders above me. But yeah, I try to be a leader the best I can in anything I do.
That's good. Now, do you consider yourself a leader?
On the soccer field, I try to encourage others, and in class too, I try to speak up and help, ask questions to help others
That's good.
feel comfortable.
That's good. Now, do you girls do volunteer work?
Yes, ma'am. With I've helped out with the VA and church events and
Where do you go to church?
First United Methodist Church.
Very nice. What about you, babe?
I go to First Baptist Church.
Very good. Now, I always, volunteering, I still volunteer. And I see some kids who have been volunteering for quite some time. Do you do much volunteer work yourself?
I really help volunteer whenever I'm in senior beta and when I go with and help with them.
Very good. Now, if you two had to critique how this season has been in your own words, I'll give you 5 seconds. How would you say your season has gone?
It's been a little difficult as of last year, because last year we had a really good team. We had a lot of players that we lost, a lot of seniors. So this year it's been kind of a rebuilding year. We've had I think we lost about 5 starters last year. So this year, yeah, it's just been a rebuilding year,
Yeah.
but we've still done pretty well.
Would you say that that's what you feel?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And you know, when you lose a lot of seniors like that, you have to really be able to step up.
Yes,
step up
ma'am.
to the plate. So that sometimes can be a little pressure, you know, especially if you had a lot played last year and your season was really good. So listen, you girls still have time left. Right? All right, very good. So good to see you again.
Thank you.
Last time I saw you in a prom dress.
Yes.
All right, and such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Eric's baby. Good to see you. All right, we've got 2 sophomores with us, and they're going to tell us all about themselves. Now, I don't think you and I've ever met before.
No, ma'am.
All right, darling, so let's hear it. Tell us all about you.
Hi, my name's Laura Lynn Rogers, and my parents are Rick and Lori Rogers. I play softball. That's my main sport, and I also do soccer and swim, and also
Are you involved in
That's it.
clubs or anything?
oh yes, I did the Rotary speech, and and beta.
What was your speech entitled?
It was about social media, so it was just social media.
Now, were you nervous getting up there? Giving
Yes, ma'am. I was really nervous.
Are you nervous right now?
A little, not as much.
Good. You're doing pretty well. Now,
Thank
so
you.
with softball being your main sport,
Yes, ma'am.
what position?
I'm catcher.
Should have known.
Yes, ma'am.
With those thighs. I don't know how y'all do it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm saying that personally because, when we get to interview the softball players,
Yes,
whenever I
ma'am.
talk to the catchers, you all have
Big
the same.
thighs. Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how you can squat that long. It hurt me.
It is crazy.
It is really crazy. That's awesome. No, I know this little redhead. Hey, Ansley.
Hey.
Talk to us.
Hi, my name is Ainsley Mole, and I'm the daughter of Tanya and Micah Mole, and I'm involved in soccer, cross country, basketball, beta club, and AYL.
You're very busy.
Yes, ma'am.
And now listen, how long have you been playing all those sports?
Well, soccer, my main sport,
Mm-hmm.
it's been since I was 4.
Little wee one. Very good. And now girls, this soccer year, of course, last year you lost a lot of, seniors.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you all are definitely having to step up a little bit.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
How have you handled that?
It's definitely hard, definitely because it's my first year and I'm stepping into a senior position. So it's hard to fill in those shoes, but hopefully I'm doing well.
First year playing.
Yes, ma'am.
What made you decide to want to play soccer?
Well, everybody said, since you're the catcher, well, might as well, so.
So that was a prerequisite.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you've adjusted pretty well?
Yes, ma'am. I really love it.
Now, with any sport, if you're a good athlete, you'll still have the good attributes as, an athlete.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
a good hustler,
Yes, ma'am. Hustle is a big thing for me, and also good leadership on and off, even though I'm hot-tempered.
Well. What is her nickname?
Scrap.
Scrap. Hot-tempered Scrap.
Yes,
Love. All right, now, and so how has this season been for you? In your own words, how would you say this season has been?
Well, it's been better because I've gotten to start this year and been in a leadership position
Yeah.
as not as much as last year. And even though I'm in 10th grade, I can still be a leader in my position. And even though I'm out now,
Yes, you're wearing a boot.
Yes, I am.
What happened to you?
I have a stress fracture in my foot,
And so you're going to be out with the rest of the season, perhaps?
probably. so-
Okay. And so how does it feel for you not being able to be out there?
Well, it hurts pretty much because it's my favorite sport,
Yeah.
and I just see everybody else enjoying it.
I know, but you'll be on the sideline. And the thing is, you've got to make sure that you rehab that well so that you'll be able to play the next few years.
Yes,
and then
ma'am.
if you want to go and continue in college.
Yes, sir.
All right, girls. So now you two seem to be very good friends.
Yes, ma'am, we are.
And so do you do a lot of things together as a team or together yourselves?
Yes, ma'am.
What do y'all do?
We just hang out. We spend the night.
Spend the night.
Go eat.
Very good. Now, her nickname is Scrap. Does she have a nickname that you have for her?
It's just Ann's for me.
Ann's.
Yes, ma'am.
Love it. Well, nice to see you again, Ann's. And pleasure meeting you, Scrap.
Yes, ma'am. Good to meet you too.
All right, this is Scrap and Ann's, ladies and gentlemen. We're having such a wonderful time out here with the girls soccer team, and we've got best friends with us. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing very well. This is our first time meeting, so you're going to have to definitely tell us all about you, okay? We're going to start with you. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, talk to us.
Okay, I'm Kaylee Crozier. I'm in the 10th grade. I'm a triplet, actually. My parents are Clint and Christy Crozier. I go to Dudley Baptist Church,
Very
and I play softball, basketball, and soccer.
Wow. Now, didn't we just talk to your brother today?
Yes.
Very good. So you've got a brother and a sister.
Yes, they both play soccer.
Wonderful. Now, are your parents athletic?
Sort of.
Sort
I
of.
guess.
And so, are you involved in activities here at school? Any clubs?
Yes, I'm in Beta Club and Praise Band.
Very good. Do you sing?
No, I play the piano.
Oh, do you? Very good. Where did this musical inclination come from?
I'm not. My mom's musical, I guess, and so I've been playing since I was 8.
Wonderful. Give your mama some credit. Having 3 babies at one time? That's impressive. All right, darling, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us.
Hi, I'm Jordan Ashcraft. My parents are Lynn and Joey Ashcraft. I go to First United Methodist Church. I play cheer and soccer. I came here in the 8th grade from West Lawrence, and
How has your experience been?
it's been wonderful. I
Very
really
good.
enjoy it.
Now, are you involved in clubs or do you volunteer?
I'm in the Beta Club, and I volunteer for United Way Day of Caring.
Very good. And didn't you go on the mission trip?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Wow, you know, we've had the opportunity to talk with a lot of the young men and young women that did go on that mission trip. Have you gone before, or was this your first time?
This was my first time.
Wow. How was that experience?
It was wonderful. I had a really great time.
Very good. And now, girls, this soccer team right here, how has your season been? How have you played?
We've played good at sometimes. We've played bad at sometimes.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Yeah,
Slow and steady.
that's good. Slow and steady. What about you, darling?
I've progressed a lot throughout this year.
Yeah.
So.
How old when you first started playing soccer?
It was in my 5th grade year, so 10 years old.
What about you?
I started when I was 3 or 4.
Wow. So you all have been playing soccer for a long time. Now, as far as when you can remember, what has changed with you as a soccer player?
I've become more aggressive, and I used to play goalie actually, but now I play midfield, so it's a lot different running wise.
It really is.
And my footwork's gotten a lot better.
Very good. And yourself?
I'm also more aggressive. I am not afraid to hit anybody.
I bet you're not.
No, ma'am.
And so, girls, now with the season, you know, when you have a loss, do you handle losing okay, or do you handle when you're not playing as well as you can, or the team? Do you handle that okay?
At first, I'm mad because we lost, and I know that we can beat the like the team is beatable.
Yeah.
But then you just got to get over it, get back to life, come out to practice the next day, and work harder.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, it's important that we all try to be leaders, you know. What characteristics about you and your personality would you say are good for leadership skills?
I try to motivate others. A great motivator sometimes. I listen. I can take credit well, and I can give also credit. I try to.
Okay.
And so,
You can do it very good. Now, how is it for you working with Coach George?
I love Coach George. He's great.
Yeah.
He's a very good coach. He knows how to be serious, but also let us have fun with the game that we love.
Very good. Now, listen, a lot of teams that we meet, they always say that they're kind of like a family. Do you believe that for you guys?
yes, I do.
Yeah. What do y'all do outside of soccer together?
Sometimes we go to Chick-fil-A.
Do you?
And we, yes, ma'am.
I think I've seen some of y'all at Chick-fil-A.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Well, listen, thank you girls for taking the time out to speak with us today, and you did good. Very good. Thank you, ladies.